Friends, you are welcome to another interesting video on this channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can obtain the values of the sine, cosine, and tangent of angles without a calculator. Jamb calculator, just like what is displayed on your screen, does not have functions like sine, cosine, tangent, as well as logarithm and antilog. And you will be expected to solve questions that have to do with sine, cosine, and tangent of angles. In this video, I'm going to show you easy technique by which you can obtain those values. Let's get started. In mathematics, there are angles that are called special angles. And this angle includes angle 30, angle 45, angle 60, and angle 90. But we also added angle 0 for the sake of completeness. Your JAMB questions will cut across these special angles, angle 30, 45, 60, and 90. And you have a calculator without this function. So hence, you have to know a way you can easily get the values of these angles without a calculator. So we have sine, cosine, and tangent on this column, and we have our special angles on the other column. So the first thing we have to do is to number from 0 to 4 on the sine column. So we have done that. We are going to take the square root of these numbers. And after taking the square root, we are going to divide through by 2. So we now have the square root of the numbers and we have divided through by 2. The square root of 0 is 0, and 0 divided by 2 will give us 0. The square root of 1 is 1, so we are going to have 1 over 2. Root 2 is an irrational number, so we are going to leave that root with the number, so it becomes root 2 over 2. Root 3 is also an irrational number, so we are going to write it as root 3 over 2. And then the square root of 4 is 2, and 2 divided by 2 gives us 1. So it simply means that the sine of 0 is 0, the sine of 30 is 1 over 2, the sine of 45 is root 2 over 2, the sine of 60 is root 3 over 2, and the sine of 90 is 1. So we are going to reverse these entire values for cosine. So we are going to start from the back and write them backwards for the cosine of angles. So cos 0 will become 1. After 1, the next value is root 3 over 2. So we are going to write root 3 over 2. The next value is root 2 over 2. We are going to write it as root 2 over 2. The next value is 1 over 2. So we are going to write it as 1 over 2. And the last value here is 0. So it means that cos of 0 is 1, the cos of 30 is root 3 over 2, the cos of 45 is root 2 over 2, the cos of 60 degrees 1 over 1, the cos of 90 degrees 0. So for the last part, which is tan, in mathematics, tan is sine divided by cosine. You can get the tangent of angles by simply dividing the sine of that angle with the cosine of that angle. So to obtain the values of tangents of the angles here, we are going to simply divide the sine values by the cosine values. So 0 divided by 1 will give us 0. Now for this column, it will be 1 over 2 divided by root 3 over 2. So we are going to have something as this. It will become 1 over 2 divided by the cosine value, which is root 3 over 2. So in mathematics, we are expected to change this division sign to multiplication. So when we do that, we have something as 1 over 2 times, after changing this division sign to multiplication sign, your numerator becomes your denominator and your denominator becomes your numerator. So we have something as 2 over root 3. So 2 will eliminate 2. When we do that, we are going to have 1 over root 3. So in mathematics, we can't leave a solid as our denominator. So we multiply both the numerator and denominator by that solid. So 1 times root 3 will give us root 3. And root 3 times root 3 in mathematics will give us 3. So it therefore means that this divided by this will give us root 3 over 3. Next column, we are going to divide this by this. So we have root 2 over 2 divided by root 2 over 2. So when we change this to multiplication, we have root 2 over 2 times, after changing this to multiplication, this will go up and this will come down. So we have 2 over root 2. Root 2 will cancel out with 2 and 2 will cancel out 2. So this will give us 1. So on this column, term 45 becomes 1. Term 60, we are going to divide this value by this value. So we are going to have this as root 3 over 2 divided by 1 over 2. So we are going to change the division sign to multiplication. We are going to have root 3 over 2 times 2 over 1. 2 will cancel out 2. So we are going to have root 3 left over 1. So this will give us root 3. For the target of 90, we are going to divide 1 by 0. But we cannot divide 1 by nothing. So in mathematics, we'll say that that operation is undefined. So target of 90 becomes undefined. From calculation, we now know that the sine of 0 is 0, the sine of 30 is 1 over 2, the sine of 45 is root 2 over 2, the sine of 60 is root 3 over 2, and lastly, the sine of 90 degree is 1. So for cosine, we are going to reverse the entire process. So for cos 0, we have 1, cos 30 is root 3 over 2, cos 45 is root 2 over 2, cos 60 is 1 over 2, and lastly, cos 90 is 0. For tangent, we know that tangent is equal to sine over cosine. So when you divide each of the sine value by cosine value, we are going to obtain these different values. I hope you enjoyed this video and you find this video relevant in the calculation aspect of your exam. Don't forget to like this video. Also, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also click on the notification icon so that whenever I release any video, you always get notified. If you have questions and suggestions, don't forget to drop them in the comment section of this video. Till I see you in my next video, do have a wonderful time.